Welcome back, everybody. It's the day before Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, and this is a very short sort of update just to give you an idea of what's been happening with the car. I think the last video I made was one in which I was sort of debating which garage or sort of restoration place I should use to have a look at my 2000 HF. So I think I mentioned in the last one that it was basically a couple of people, a couple of firms sort of in and around Edinburgh. And as it transpired, I didn't get back to them and they didn't get back to me. So I was just, sort of, since I got the car, I bought a fair amount of spares, and quite a few of them have been from the people you can see on the screen now, Omicron. And of course they are probably one of the leading Lancia people in the UK with a very good reputation, and they restore cars, they service them, and they do a whole lot of spares. So, you know, they're certainly well known and appear to have a very good reputation. So I've been sort of looking for a couple of items, and was having an email correspondence with one of the chaps from there, and I just thought, well, why don't I ask them how expensive they are, you know, how much they charge, because I thought, you know, they'll be probably like, you know, really, really expensive. But the guy came back really quick, and he said, you know, a figure, and that figure was basically £40 an hour less than the sort of more expensive guy in Edinburgh. So I thought, well, this car probably needs, you know, I don't know, 20, 30 hours worth of work to get it back on the road and sort of tidying it up and what have you. So I thought, well, you know, there's a difference in the cost. I could probably could consider having it trailered down and trailered back, and then there's a total overall cost if it needs to 20 plus hours worth of work down at Omicron would be the same as it would be for the people in Edinburgh. So I thought to myself, does it not then make more sense to have it looked after by people who are, you know, basically Lancia specialists, who have a large amount of, you know, spares and, you know, things that they need probably to put my car back on the road, sort of two hand down there? Would it not make more sense to utilise that? Even though I'm paying, you know, sort of a fair amount to have it trailered down and trailered back, the overall cost wouldn't really be anything more. So anyway, I got in touch with a guy who trailered it up from Cambridge back in July, and he quoted me, you know, what I thought was quite a fair amount for taking it down and bringing it back. So basically, I've been back in touch with Omicron. They've got spaces apparently sort of early January onwards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to book the guy to get it down probably the first week of January, and you know, leave it there. I'll put all the spares that I bought for the car in the car. They can use them as they see fit. I'll give them a list of the things that I want to get done, and we'll take it from there. I mean, no doubt it might be away for a few weeks, and I feel quite sad about that, actually. But hopefully it will be for the good in the longer run. So that's a wee update, and wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and see you on the other side. Bye bye. Meant to say as well, a few months ago I bought these, got them from some guy in France. Replica wheel caps, wheel hubs, which hopefully fit. Come with a screw. I think it's just a one screw attachment. So certainly the ones in my car at the moment are unpainted, so well, these are not as good quality, but at least they're sort of pit free and they're painted, and the Lancia bit's painted. So I'll ask Omicron to put these on as well. Hopefully they'll do that for me.